Yeah, I see that. That just moves it up and down. So, alright, so we got another ball that we're going to have to grab here. Unless Noah wants to go standing like this to block it. But where is a hard light bridge that we can use? Oh, thank you. Can I jump on this? Let me through. Come on. I want to go. Bumbling around trying to figure out the solution to this. Try it a little lower there. I don't think we need to actually jump. We don't think we need to do it this way, per se. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's clipped, so we're not going to be able to do that. And clipping, just by the way, is basically preventing the player from moving through a clip brush. Is something that prevents the player from moving into it. Ah. Actually, in that case, hold on. Like, no, that's not it. What do you need me to do? Those are going away from me.
Hold on, yeah, I got.
Aha! Look at that. We are smart. Fizz. No fizz? No fizz.
Yeah, I caught it.
I really like that, how we have like this one object and we basically have to use what we learned and go through it. But now, instead of us moving along the light bridges, we have to make it so that something else does. And it's a bit of a change of perspective, which is something that, changing perspective on puzzles is... What, wait, are you intentionally doing that late? Don't look at me like that, Atlas. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Forcing a change of perspective in puzzles like that, so now instead of us moving along light bridges, we need to guide something else, is a great way to add some difficulty and interesting mechanics to what you need to do.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I have to get some fun in here. Of course, I think now I might have... Nope, I didn't trap myself. We're good. My guess is that we're going to have to fall and fling ourselves. So you're going to do this, and then you put yours there and there. Or, yeah, there. That also works too. And then I think what I might have to end up doing is putting the red one right over there so that then it blocks us as we go through, I think. Nope, bad idea. Never mind, ignore me. I was not right. But the one thing we know is that we have to use all these slants, because the slanted.
Oh, I know what we need to do.
Oh. What are you doing?
Trying to get out of this living hell I've made for myself.
I think I see what you're saying. Oh wait, crap.
We have to hit each other in midair.
Yeah. So one of the things that I was gonna say was a slanted portable surface like this that we have listed here basically means, for all intents
You set up for 2.
Okay. for all intents and purposes, basically means we need to fling. Slants almost always mean fling.
Ready?
I guess so, yeah. And hello. One of the things that we're able to do in co-op, and this isn't the first time we've done collisions like that, but have we ran into each other before? I know we've ran simultaneously.
Yeah, I think we've done it. I don't think there's a mechanic.
But I think some cubes have done it.
The word blob will be repeated over and over again. If at some point you hear a number rather than the word blob,
We're looking for the,
it is not important.
Today's security code is 54118.
Ow. So much like I was saying how cubes and other physics actors, we can kind of consider another character when it comes into certain mechanics. Players themselves are basically physics objects, and so when they collide with each other in air at the same speed, then they technically cancel that out, and then you just fall straight down. A little bit of physics leeway on that, though.
That was 3?
Yeah, so 4 is...
Yeah, which would make sense with Light Bridge.
Excursions, I believe, yeah. And that's the one thing I also really like about this hub, is that what you just learned leads you into your next puzzle. So when you really look at it, there's only a certain amount of puzzle of mechanics that we're being introduced to. Box and button, and I'm including the sphere and button on that too. Hard light bridges, turrets, really not a lot of things. Flinging, I think those were the 4 things that we hit during those. But we ended up doing so many different combinations of all that. It ended up being, we were doing 2 or 3 different things at once per level. So we're learning now about excursion funnels. These are kind of not actually my favorite. These are some of my not really favorite mechanics because they're just strange. But basically what an excursion funnel does is, if you haven't played Portal 2, it will move you in the direction that you'll just basically sit around and move around in the direction that we have provided for us here. I think I'm going to have to get a button. So let me hop out and then kill myself. Oh, hey, thanks for that. 1 second, let me see if there's a box. No. Oh, wait, I see what we have to do. Give me a second and boop. Crouch. No, crouch. Whee.
Test chamber complete. In the interest of time.
Now, if you remember the very first hard light bridge puzzle that we did something similar with the hard light bridges. Excursion funnels and hard light bridges mechanically are somewhat similar, except you have more control over the hard light bridge rather than the excursion funnel. So in this particular case, it made sense to use a similar puzzle to introduce a new concept, because we you know that the player, the way that this works, Noah and I have already unlocked all the puzzles, but the way that these puzzles work is that you can't move on to the next world until you've completed the previous one. So they had to have gone through the hard light bridges before they got to excursion funnels.
That GLaDOS commentary was preaching to the choir. Did you read it?
No, I missed it. What did it say?
You put up with oranges talking all the time. You must have
Yeah.
the patience of a saint.
Yep. That was a bad idea. So since we know that, since we as a designer would know that, hey, they're already going through the excursion funnel, or they've already gone through the hard light bridge, we can then add excursion funnels and just make it a similar type of puzzle, and then it adds a little bit of its own little panache to the end of it.
Is that the right spot?
I believe so. Let me go up and find out. Let me in. Yep. So, really quickly, no, before I go on, the thing that this teaches us is there is basically no way in hell that we're going to be able to miss this. Like, we are definitely 100%, the funnel will go through here and we'll go around this, and with the grab ratio of it, it's not really, it is not exactly the sphere that they have, it's a little bit bigger. When we push this button, we will immediately see that these spheres here, wait, come back, these spheres here are move with the excursion funnel. So we can, we basically teach the user right then and there that these can also use physics objects, not just us. And this also kind of harkens back to players are physics objects and physics objects are players, that type of mentality. When you're designing puzzles, this is the types of things that you need to think about. Noah, where am I going next?
The laser thing is there.
Oh, and right, we gotta
And
get
there's a piece right there.
right, but I lost my my thing. So what I need to do is I need to get into the excursion funnel, or I need to get up to where you have.
Oh my god, Joe.
What? Oh. Shut up. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to these things. Oh, and I got it. There you go. Yep. Alright. These are the subtle things about these puzzles, is having these little lines here, and if you don't pay attention to them, I'm trying to look at the whole thing, and I'm missing the little things.
Later in the experiment, not the fruits though. 7. Avocado. 40. Please continue into the next test chamber.
As it turns out, for to solve the puzzle, you need to use all of the pieces of the puzzle.
Yes. One of the things that you don't want to do, and I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to my cat right now because she's asleep right behind me. One of the things that you don't want to do is
Just discussing your behavior on this.
you don't want to have any unused puzzle pieces. Because when the player sees a puzzle, they automatically assume, hey, every piece needs to be used, so don't have any dead spots. Like, you need to have everything used at least once, and if it's only used once, then it needs to be very impactful. Generally, you want to have multiple pieces used more than once. My cat is asleep behind me. She has been, she had to have surgery over the weekend, and she has been up for like 48 hours, so.
I want to see if this aims. It does aim!
What? What did you just do?
Here, here.
Alright, I'm watching. That's like the Pyro's, like in TF2, Pyro has a taunt that with its flare gun, and it'll stand up straight, it'll point the gun and then fire the flare gun, and it'll actually fire off the flare and kill anybody who stands in its way. That one goes there, and then where does the other one go? Is that that's not a portable surface. I don't see any lighting things. Let's see here. Yeah, Doom. Oh, right there. Got it. I see. Hop in. Yep. Yep. And then I need to give you this. No.
Stand on the button.
Standing on button. You need to get yourself up into the air before you do that. You need to.
Ow.
I need to, like this.
Ah!
So the nice thing
I'll
about
take
excursion funnels is that they add a force to what you're doing. Where am I gonna put
Okay,
this?
once I drop, you're going to have to replace my purple portal with your yellow portal.
So this one right here.
Yeah,
Replace it with-
once that disappears, put your yellow portal there.
Okay, then where's the red portal gonna go?
Where it is.
Okay. So the one thing with excursion funnels that's different from hard light bridges is that they do have that force that pushes the player around. So much like we can use a hard light bridge to gain height by just kind of climbing our way up, with the excursion funnel, we're able to just ride our way up and then basically push our way up and then drop it, kind of like the Tower of Terror at New Orleans, not New Orleans, and Orlando.
I found this functional equivalent of you.
Thank you for the functional equivalent of me. Can we do this at the same time?
Probably. The answer to that question is no, we can't.
Oh, no, and then your portal lost me. I didn't make it all the way across. All right, tell me when to fire the red one. Or is this going to be an oh, you'll know?
No, you go ahead and fire your red one.
Purple one there. I'll do it on the purple. So fire your purple and then I'll fire the red. Woo! And then we'll wait. And then now I have a nice view here. So now I can kind of become the leader rather than thanks Noah for.
That was my mistake. I was a second too early. I apologize.
So this is gonna be one of those like leadership things that we were talking about earlier, where I'm able to, where I'll take control, and then Noah will have to do my bidding, and I'll be in control of what Noah, basically what Noah does. All right, now I'll hop out and put your purple portal there. There you go. Now, honestly, do you think where my yellow portal is? Noah, replace that with your blue, and I'll put the yellow. Hold on, one sec. You're good. Put your light blue where my yellow was, and then when I drop, yeah, there you go, just like that.
While teamwork is neat, yes, I see you, and no, I don't care.
What's going on? This cat is a chair hog. She is just sitting, taking up so much space. See if I can get a nice little picture of her. 1 second here. For all the viewers who are watching, here is my cat. This is Loki. Where is she? There. There we go. That's Loki. Say hi, Loki. She decided to eat some string
Just talking for the reason.
on Saturday or Friday night, and it was 3 feet of nylon. She stole it from a hiding spot that I had. I don't know how she got it, but she did. And so we had to take her to the hospital, and then there was surgery, and it wasn't very nice. It's a very rough weekend. You know, I could just come and join you. Hey, what's up? This is Noah didn't have to tell me what to do. He just was like, hey, look here, look there, and I knew exactly what he meant with the portals. And no, well, I just fell a little bit, so give me a second. Actually, hold on, do that one more time. So now we're being reminded that we can use excursion funnels to grab physics pieces. And in this case, I'll just do that. There we go. Hello. Where's the laser? Is that up by you, Noah?
Yes.
Which means I'll just... yuck. Hold on 1 sec.
No, you could have just passed it up to.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would have worked too. Forgot about that. I don't think you can reach it from there. Doesn't want to leave the excursion funnel, so